Hello, this is Pat from Pennsylvania, and today we're going to talk about how to earn money online, and I'm going to provide you what I consider some inside tips to success. Who am I? As I said, my name is Patrick McTigue. I live in Pennsylvania, and I've worked from home full time for 6 years. I have seen success most of the time, definitely have had some ups and downs like everybody has, I believe. And what has led to my success, I would say a big contributor to that is I have had some very good teachers and mentors. I am a student for life. I've always been a good student, always have a thirst for learning, and that's helped me out a lot. And I'm here to help you if you want the help. And that's a critical component to it is you're not going to do much with help if you're not willing to receive it and take action on it. Some basic money-making concepts, and you may know all of these, but most people don't know all of these things, and most people don't take action on all these, so I like to review them. First of all, you're in business. You're not in hobby, you're not in playtime, you're in business. In business, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there right now. Very simply, you have to sell stuff. And if you're not a salesperson, then you need to have an automated sales system if you're not going to talk to people. But somehow or other, you and your sales process has to sell stuff. Next step is you have to sell stuff that people want to buy. Just because you think a product is superior doesn't mean anything if nobody wants to buy it. You want to strive for and move towards continuity, which means that people are going to buy your product, month after month, because they like it and they want more of it, and that will provide you residual or ongoing income. And last but certainly not least, you need to provide superior customer service. Irregardless of who you're selling for and through, you are the company to people that are buying from you, and you need to provide superior customer service or you won't be in business for long. You need to stand out in the crowd, and what that means is people need to know who you are. And there's a lot of competition online, offline, everywhere right now. So if you're going to stand out in the crowd, which means people are going to find out who you are and find out why they should buy from you, you absolutely have to sell top quality stuff. You have to provide the best value. People are very skittish about spending their money right now, and they like to buy things that provide value. Certainly, you're not going to stand out in the crowd if people don't know who you are, so do not hide behind a website. Do not be afraid of letting people know who you are. And I know for some people that petrifies them, but people buy from people they know, like, and trust. So the know, like, and trust concept is real, and people buy from people they know, like, and trust. If they don't know you, they're not going to get to like you and trust you. You must stand behind what you sell. You you cannot say, "Oh, it's not my problem. I'm just a rep of the company." That doesn't cut it. Superior customer service means a lot, and I just say trust me there because that's a clear differentiator that'll allow you to stand out in the crowd. This is a critical one. Do not program jump. You don't want your world to always be under construction. You don't always want to be learning a new program, learning a new comp plan, learning a new product line. Your business just flat cannot be constantly under construction. You need baseline core programs that you have had some success in and you have a lot of faith in. And if you're looking for that, next bright light over the hillside that seems like it's glowing brighter than where you're at right now, let me clue you in. It's probably not any better than the program you're in. And build a strong team. Jumping from program to program does not allow for this. And I'm not saying that you can't have multiple streams of income, but don't move to stream number 2 until you get stream number 1 under control. So let me implore you, do not program jump. And you will probably be tempted you'll probably be tempted today to go look at a new program. Go back and make sure your baseline core program is under control before you look for another one. Learn while you earn while you learn, whichever way you want to look at it. You have to get a qualified mentor. You have to do what they tell you to do, period. If you're going to come in and not know what you're doing and assume you're going to just fall into prosperity, it doesn't work that way. What I recommend is when you get started, have at least one product in your portfolio that's below $100, preferably below $50, because people will take risk with lower amounts of money and will not take as much risk with higher dollar figures. And if they don't know you, like you, and trust you, they're not going to spend very much money with you. So starting with a product that's on the lower end of the spectrum, while it may not yield you a lot of profitability up front, you're in a position where you can make sales. You need to spend 50% of your profits on marketing and learning to market, and that number could even be higher, but I know a lot of people are just desperate for money right now. You always have to plow something back into learning while you're earning. And the bottom line is you can't wait a year to make money, so you better start earning while you're learning or you're going to be a statistic. Get an accountability partner. This is critical for new marketers, and you don't have to sign some contract in blood with somebody, but you need to get hooked up with somebody that you feel comfortable with, that will hold your feet to the fire. And that doesn't necessarily have to be your mentor. It can be somebody you're working with closely, and you provide that service for them and they provide that service for you. Because without somebody holding you accountable, you will want to quit, you will want to program jump, and your accountability partner can help keep you straight, keep you on the straight and narrow. Got to celebrate success. Success leaves clues. I like to say that statement every day. And whenever you're following a successful person and they lead you to success, you must take time to celebrate that success, at least acknowledge it and feel good about it, because you have to know when you're winning, and you also have to know when you're not winning so that you can make adjustments to your business plan. And always remember, every little success can lead to a bigger one. If you're looking for a real mentor, somebody that you're going to spend quite a bit of time with over the next months and years, you certainly want to follow somebody that's successful. Take the time to find out if the person has been successful. Follow a person that has time for you. Just because they're successful does not mean they're going to give you the time you need, especially early on in your relationship. Follow a person you're compatible with, a person that you get along with, and follow a person that knows how to teach. Just because they're successful does not mean they know how to teach you how to be successful. So these are some critical components to getting yourself a real mentor. So with that, we'll go ahead and shut down this video for today. I'd like to thank you for stopping by and watching the video. This is Pat from Pennsylvania. I'd like to wish you good luck with your online business, because done correctly, your online business can and will set you free. So have yourself a great day. Goodbye.